Hey guys, good morning. Angie Perez with Paradigm IT Group. Welcome to your episode of Did You Know? So here we are. Today we're delivering on Angie's 5 tips for proper business social media use. So I know that there's so much happening around in our world, so much, just not our world, but our nation, right? So every day we feel compelled to share our opinions and many times our points of view, and not that obviously we're not entitled to do so, but for those business leaders out there that are looking to maintain that professional presence on social media, I have 5 quick tips for you guys. So number 1 is are 2 profiles necessary on social media? So I know of a lot of people that like to have a personal Facebook page and a professional Facebook page. So this is not the same as having a business Facebook page. It's like, Angie Perez, here I am, this is the information that I put out for my business. In addition to my business page, and this is Angie, all my personal life. So I am not one to believe that is necessary as far as having 2 profiles, but obviously, just whatever works best for you. What I will share is that it is important for you to be aware that regardless of whether or not you have 2 profiles that you might maintain separately, it doesn't mean that information is not going to cross-reference and it's not going to come up when you're when people are looking you up. So if your business profile if your personal profile has some very completely different, if it reflects a completely different person, be careful to make sure that you're not sending mixed messages to the audience that you're looking to capture, because again, they will see Angie the business profile and Angie the personal profile, in a situation like that. And again, that is not that is in addition to like a business page, which is completely different. So there's that. Be respectful is tip number 2. This can be hard at times because, we're all human and we're all very, very passionate, and people that we can oftentimes we want to voice our opinion. We want to voice what we stand for. So understand that we definitely are entitled to having and expressing our own opinion. However, know and understand that the world, just the same way, is not is completely exempt from having to agree with our points of view. So know that every time we express our opinion, it's not necessarily, there's not a need to get into a boxing match on Facebook. Be careful with, using any foul language or any aggressive messages or language to the opposing point of view. So, I know it can be very difficult at times. So instead, I guess a better tip would be to opt to share messages that support your point of view, but more in a positive or factual basis. So there's that. Be respectful. Endorsements. So understand that everything that you hit like on, every time you hit that little heart, the smiley face, or I'm sorry, the thumbs up, the like, that will link to your name. So your viewers will be able to see obviously what it is that you are attaching your name to. So be careful that is something that is representative of, that you're very passionate about and represents that presence that you are creating on social media and represents who you are. what you believe. So be careful on what you share, what you repost, and what you endorse. These days, there's thousands and thousands of unsupported fake news articles that come out on Facebook and, you know, all the other social media platforms on a regular basis. So make sure that the source of the information that you are sharing, you are double checking, because again, your name is attached to that. So be careful with that, and just think about it as, you know, is this information that I'm sharing, is this going to be informational or beneficial to my followers? You know, just kind of goes back to using that same mindset or that mentality of the golden rule, treating others as you would like to be treated. So just kind of think of others as you know, go out and endorse and post. Number 4 is, we talked about it, just make sure that you know that whatever it is that you like will come up on your followers' newsfeed as something that, you know, was attached to your name. So be careful with that. And last tip is, when posting pictures, be careful on posting any pictures that can be borderline inappropriate. Obviously use your best judgment for that, and you guys are all professionals out there, so you know, I'm sure that's an easy and obvious one. But there you have it. I hope this information is helpful, and maybe just a reminder, because I know that some of these things, you know, especially like I said, with so much going on on social media these days, you know, it's hard to kind of keep it together. So thank you so much for watching. You guys have an amazing day. Go forth and conquer, and I will see you guys next week.